So, welcome to the first video of Australian Survival Family. I'm Tom, and this is
Elijah,
and this is
Chicken.
Alright, so we have bought off eBay what was described as being a survival hand grenade survival kit. Gonna pretty much just open that up and have a look at it. So let's get that underway, huh? Oh, it's Tumby. Hello, Tumbles. Right, so what do we? Before we open that up,
Now what?
you want to read out to us what we can expect to find in it, Elijah?
So, in the accessories inside are some cotton, some aluminium foil, some petrol pad, some knife blade, a fire starter, weights,
Swivels. They're called swivels, Bubba.
Oh, swivels. A fishing hook, a float and fishing lines, and a...
So it kind of sounds like it's less of a survival kit and just more of a over-glorified fishing kit. Alright, well, before we cast any dispersions though, let's have a bit of a opener up and look at it.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to be desperate trying to open this thing up, would you? It's taking forever.
Nah, we should. We're just gonna...
There's probably a better way to do this. Like, I'm probably just noobing the hell out of this.
We're just gonna... Probably like this up. Daddy?
Like that, eh? Yeah?
Should we speed this up?
Yeah, but you do that when you do the speeding up thing when you're editing it on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we probably will speed up this, because this is annoying me.
So
Hey,
they won't...
you watch your potty mouth.
They won't... I'm probably just gonna be out of the video for now.
No, get back in the video. Can't just bore people with me.
Yeah, at least we got a
Alright.
bikini.
So it's got a carabiner clip there too. I don't know how much I'd trust that, but there are some uses you could use it for.
Yeah. You want flying bread?
Pretty much anything that's not weight bearing.
I want the flying bread. Okay.
There's a good amount of paracord here. I thought there'd be a lot less, in all honesty. I expected like maybe a shoelace length, but
Shoelace length?
yeah,
What's the good in that?
yeah, not much good. That's normally what you get out of a kit. There's not much paracord. We'll see what we get out of this. We're also going to get a good meter or two.
Ow.
Maybe 3.
3? Technically, I don't know.
Look, 3 meters would be good.
Yeah, 2 will be better.
Because using that carabiner, if you had 3 meters, you could make a line between 2 trees that you might be able to throw some tarp over for a quick shelter.
Yeah.
It's just a pity that this little thing doesn't come with any tarp. But you know what? For $8, $8.95, because I bought 4 of them, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. Yeah, it is what it is. For $8, it is what it is. And you just hope that you get something good out of it. Alright, let's see if we can open up this a bit better. Alright, so you boys in a sec want to do me a favour?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. I'm going to get you guys to sort of,
Do I have to go inside?
once I finish butchering... What? No. I'm going to get you guys to stretch out the string and we'll see how long it is. Can you do it for me?
Yeah, we'll do it on the grass there.
Excellent.
So we have more space.
Alright. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. As I said before, you wouldn't want to be in dire straits needing this immediately.
Can you did? I don't think you would. So far.
I mean, if you had a bag of food that you needed to keep away from animals as well, you could probably use that carabiner and have this tied between 2 trees. Alright, you guys, you take one end, Elijah. You take one end, Bake, and stretch her out. Let's see what we got. You know what? That's actually not bad. That's a lot more paracord than what I thought we'd have. Okay, so let's bring it back and see what else. See what else we got. So we The instruction card says that there's going to be some cotton, aluminium foil, alcohol pad. Not sure what much use the alcohol pad's going to be for anything, but you probably clean your knife blade once off with it. Knife blade says, but it's really just a scalpel. Fire starter, you got some sinkers, some swivels, fishing hooks, floats, fishing line, and a carabiner, and of course a paracord. But, you know, in a pinch, you could probably use some of that fishing line to sew yourself up.
Yeah. The knife and the fire striker are like quite small.
Of course, you'd have to cut off the barb on the hooks, but let's see what we got in here.
Yeah.
You never know.
Oh no!
Okay.
Fire striker! It's so small! Fire striker. Can I
And
use fire striker?
it's right there. So yeah, like Jake said, quite small.
Yeah. Dumb to be small. Let's take all that stuff off and let's study all that.
Alright, so you see there are two different size hooks here, which is not bad.
Oh, hey, dummy.
Dumby, what are you doing? Alright, let's get back to the video.
Want some bread?
So sinkers, once again, these are all pretty lightweight, but it looks to be maybe 10 meters of fishing line there, so that's not bad.
Look, it's 1, 2,
Given the fact that you already have
8, 9. 9.
the hooks tied on, I'm not too much why you would use the swivels, but anyway, I'm not too sure why that is. Floats are obvious.
I'll take that. Wait,
And
that E showing up in
the float, just hold up a second, buddy. The floats don't feel like much either. I'd be very surprised if they held up the line very much, but it's only going to be one way to find out. We'll have to do another video testing out what we got in there. And there's still something in here, Jake.
What's this?
Oh, that's the cotton wool for striking with the knife. You want to open up the knife, mate?
Oh, yeah.
And guys, just bear with us. This is our first video. We'll get better with some practice. Won't we, Jake?
Yeah. Who cares what use this is
Hey.
if we can?
Jacob,
Yeah.
that is a sharp knife, so just be careful, okay?
Okay, let me just.
Elijah,
Yeah.
I know you got on board, buddy, but can you come back, please?
It's freaking.
You didn't cut yourself, did you?
No. I'm just feeling it. And I don't want to. If some people follow this trail, that would be great. Ruby sharp. No.
Well, yeah, this is not easy to get out, and I'd like to sort of keep the bag together, because you could use it to store your fishing kit back in afterwards.
Correcto, mando.
Alright.
Because it is pretty small.
Well, do you want to have a go, Jake, at trying to see if you can set that on fire? Let me move some of this other stuff out of the road.
Let me just get some scrapings.
Yeah. Right, so the first thing, it's going to be a great way to blunt the little scalpel knife you've got. But so you want to get a nice angle and get a bit of that. And you're right about that. You want to try and use the dull blade to take some of that black off, okay? Because that just impedes you. Now you've got a good striking surface, and you want to just sort of like you would a match, you know. Just can you even get a strike off that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can. It takes a bit of effort. I'm a bit dubious about doing this myself. There you go. Alright, you have a go, Jake. And then we'll get a proper knife out and see if we can do it any better.
With that fire striker, I can go and get and compare them.
We'll do a comparison video later, man. I'm just going to trim up the sinker a bit. They come pretty... I mean, for $8 you can't expect much more. There you go, Jake. Look at you go, buddy. High five. Just don't put your leg in it. So stand back, but yeah, high five. There we go. Alright.
First time I ever met a fire.
It works, and if we'd been a bit more prepared, probably could have got some kind of fire going off that, but it took a flame pretty well. So
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously weren't trying to start a fire, so
Wait.
it is what it is. But so all in all, really the usable items out of this. Oh yeah, sorry. We also got this. Sorry, which is a piece of foil. I can only imagine that you'd use it for wrapping your fish up. A tiny fish up and cooking it. That's the only real use I can think of for this. It's not big. It's literally about 30 centimeters by 20. Okay. Elijah, can you? That is a very sharp blade. I want you to. You can use it, okay? Because you do need to get some practice, but I want you to be careful. All right.
I just got some tissue right here. Even though I did it, doesn't mean you can do it without that. Can I? Okay. Yeah. I was just hoping you knew what
Yeah.
the
Elijah, come here.
limit was.
I'll talk you through it like I do a joke, okay?
Okay. So we do want to get some of the dust off, the black dust.
Okay, so look,
Did he able to do it?
you get that like that. See how I got my hand? Okay. So you can get a nice like that, and your fingers aren't in the road of being cut. Okay. But as I said, I don't like using this blade. I feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more
So
like
I feel like if you're stuck out in the bush and this is all you've got no other blade, you probably ought not to be in the bush in the first place. So, can you just leave that alone, please? We're going to use this one, Elijah. So, like, if I was out in the bush, I would always have my Gerber on me anyway.
Yeah, that's probably good. So it takes a lot for us.
No, not really.
It's not a fire video.
See, there you go. Alright, we'll get Elijah to have a go in a sec.
Don't blow.
There's no need to blow once you got a flame, okay? Wait to be past the knife. Don't ever try and take it, okay? Right. Hey, can you not blow it? Because you're going to blow it somewhere, alright?
Alright.
Magic. Ow. I didn't know. Right, Elijah, you want to come have a go?
Yeah.
I think having seen how much that lit up, we'll just use the one tissue. Okay? So come around here.
I'll be back, Daddy.
Just be careful of the hooks. Yep, Jake, you can come back. Come around here. Right, hold. So first of all, get your ferro rod.
Okay.
Take the ferro rod and just hold it in just a couple of fingers, okay? No, you want it more up and down. Because the way I like to do this is instead of scratching down, you force a section down, okay? So instead of scratching like that, I normally I'll angle the knife a lot, and that way when you get, I don't want to do this on you, but when you get a decent chunk off and it's lit up, there's pretty much no chance of it not lighting. So just be trying to, there you go. You have another go, or you can blow it. You got two options. You can blow that gently, very gently, or you can try again to get a bigger spark on there. There you go, buddy. High five. Right, so the ferro rod, small, but it is worth something out of that kit. Because we've definitely proven we can get a flame going. One alcohol prep pad, I don't really You might be able to clean a cut or something, but long term it's really not used for much.
Alcohol? No.
This is good if you catch a fish, something to cook it in. You're going to struggle to catch a fish with this kit, but we're going to try and catch a fish. And in the next video, I think we're going to try and catch a fish with that kit. What do you reckon, Lodge?
Yeah.
Can we catch a fish with that kit?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes or maybe. Like, see, I asked you guys not to do this before, because now look what you've done, okay?
I got an idea. Just put this down and then smack it.
Right, so that's out. That's good. Alright. So, all in all, probably not worth buying, since you can buy a whole abundance of these materials from Kmart or something and make quite a few kits actually, and probably a more extensive kit for around the same price. But it is what it is, and we'll see you guys next time. Right. So we've set up the paracord between the jack stand and the tree. I could only find my camo netting and not a tarp, but Jake, lay down. So you can make a fairly decent sized shelter, emergency shelter, with that cord, with the paracord. If you had a tarp with it, you could make a better one, or you could just stack up loose materials that I have yet to burn off. But yeah, a little bit of paracord can go a long way. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.